Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is you're watching that. My name is the G-Man Dan, and welcome to my second pre-recorded upload. Today we're doing a little bit of online gameplay from Need for Speed Payback, online with SJS Gaming and Mr. Epic Skylord, aka Stu and Brad. I'll apologise in advance, I can't remember what I was talking about with the guys in party at the time, but we did manage to break an online session. We got thrown into a lobby here, we were all a little bit confused, none of us knew what was going on, and turns out it didn't actually launch the game, it just left us floating in an online lobby. Sort of the middle of nowhere, nowhere to go back to. So we went for a drive and we were all in as drift cars. As you can see from the footage, we decided to go for a drive and do a little bit of drifting.
Brad. Brad. Let's go for a spin. This way, Stu, follow. Can you tell I'm in my drift car? Oh, ball's got up there.
We've lost Brad.
No, we haven't. Brad, follow! I just went back round for him. Brad's following Lamborghini. Oh, we know it's from Brad, it's a huge trail of purple tyre smoke.
I'm following someone I don't have a fucking clue who it is.
Not us.
Who's got blue tail smoke?
Not us. But I'm drifting around this huge roundabout.
Are we stuck in this lobby?
It looks that way. I'm just doing an epic drift down this fucking roundabout. Fuck it, make the best. Make the best of the bad. Oh, Stu!
I tried to avoid you.
Right, if you stay on the inside lane, I'll drift back towards the outside.
Right, I've lost it started again.
You what?
Right, minute.
Where's Brad?
I don't know, but it's quite good how we've got it going doing each way.
No balls! Right, I'll keep to the outside, Stu. Yeah. I need to get more speed up to keep to the outside, but I'll do it.
I've been drifting for that long, it stops fucking counting.
Same. Oh, I tried to do a crisscross on you.
Oh, I've done the daily challenge.
Which is?
Crisscross or whatever it's called.
When I say a little bit of drifting, I mean we might have gone a little bit mad for it. All the RP we got from this session actually did save, so worth having a bit of fun. We did get some quite fantastic drifts. Brad, Stu, me, sidewards, roundabout, tyre smoke, you know, all the fun stuff. I think Brad got just as much RP for this as I did, as did Stu. There we go, we managed to go round and roundabout in unison without crashing into each other at least once. Okay, maybe not once, but it was good fun. Not quite sure how it happened, still hasn't happened again to this day, but such is the world of online gameplay.
I need to get speed up before it starts to drift me. I'm on very inside, Stu.
Are you on inside?
I'm on pavement, I'm on very inside.
I couldn't fucking get it out any further.
I know I was doing that last time. I've drifted out into first lane. Oh! I've gone back onto pavement. Back into first lane.
It's hard to try and keep it at the same spot though.
It is. I've just pulled out to get some speed. It's fine, mate, it's fine. I kept it going.
Yeah, so did I, to be fair.
So after a while we got that screen pop up, and eventually we could restart the game we actually intended on playing to start with. So after it finally loaded up, this is what happened. So here we go, we've got myself and Mr. Epic Skylord, and we're going for a casual speed list. When you're doing your online races, you've got a couple of different options. Also make sure you pick your loadout correctly, always pick your best cars for the events, race, dirt and drift. Doesn't give you drag racing online for some reason. Maybe they'll bring it in, maybe they won't, who knows. EA, if you're listening, it might be an idea. But this is what I went with. For some strange reason, I keep doing this, and my cars aren't the highest standards yet. So let's just skip through this loading screen and get to the action.
I can see. Your tank's not that fast, really, is it?
It's doing 17 kilometers per hour.
For some reason, guys, I've fitted air suspension to the Land Rover, so when you turn the engine off, it actually drops the suspension down and raises it back up when you turn it back on. Complete novelty item, you get them in base shipments, you get awarded base shipments periodically.
Oh no.
Oh no!
After the messing about of the online lobby, which only lasted 30 seconds or so, which is all it should do, we got put into a sprint race. My car of choice is the Mazda RX-7. I'm going to stop talking now, guys. I do apologise for whatever is said in the gameplay. When we're online, we do tend to talk about some complete rubbish at the same time. Feel free to have a laugh if you want, but the gameplay is what I put it on for, so I apologise I don't win everything. My cars aren't the highest levels, but it's just here so you can see what the online gameplay is like. I hope you all enjoy it.
Oh, I've just missed a checkpoint.
Oh, this was never going to happen again in such a low level car, but I'm going to be first.
I fell out with this game now. Oh, it's not letting me change my view.
Triangle.
Mine's not triangle.
Oh, mine is.
And not driver is oh sugar, I found it.
Oh. Oh.
No way is Dan actually in first still.
I know. Only just. Skyline overtook me.
You just appeared him.
But he didn't ram me, he overtook me, he actually did it properly.
Nice.
And he's been on my tail for a while. Oh, post! That was bad.
Watch it.
Andrew,
What?
don't
Who got
swear.
this?
Teaching medium.
Where was that?
However,
See
the
the guy
one
who's
that's
in
currently in
fourth?
third is
No, that's
ramming
fine.
me. He's now second, but he was ramming me.
Oh,
I'm trying to see the guy in fourth.
I'm in third.
that was ridiculous, that. I did well as well then.
My car doesn't seem to be speeding up, it seems to be slowing down.
That's because you're a crap driver.
I'm not.
So I did
We've had 2
accelerator.
races I've won.
So I just nearly did a 97 checkpoint, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the strike.
Oh well. I got a 140 for 3 darts.
Yes,
Why can't I do that in
second!
real life?
Second,
Who's
yes!
this guy running?
No!
See you later, mate.
What the hell happened there? Third.
Oh my god, who was that?
You know the car that was going backwards? I did the same thing.
He's just smashed into me, the cheeky
I did
beggar.
exactly the same thing.
A cheeky beggar.
I was second.
At the end of each race, you do get the option to vote for the next event. Obviously,
Sell that.
event with the highest amount of votes is what is raced next.
You know, quit.
Sometimes the options
Yeah,
are quite
save us
good,
all
other
that.
times we've had it when it's loaded up and it's given us 3 of the same sort of event, so we don't bother. Best bit of advice, if there's 2 or 3 of you on, go with the flow for the first few events and actually save your votes up. You can put all your votes down
Right,
at the
everyone
very
quiet in that group
end,
chat
on the
until
very
we
last
start
race,
picking up again.
which is what me
Yeah,
and
it's
Brad
like
have a habit of
shortly
doing.
some
That way we
morning,
get
isn't
at least one race that we both want to do.
Oh, yeah, in the bank. Oh, it was
Ended
so
up with a
bad.
dirt race as a second one. It was actually quite a good mix of
Oh,
events,
yes.
this one. We got to do a little bit of everything.
Right.
Again, me talking again, so I'll leave you to the action, guys. I'm in a Land Rover Defender 110. Surprisingly quick, but
I don't know.
not the best out there. My driving's probably not the best on this game either, so I'll leave you to enjoy. I'm sure I crash a few times. Just don't be too harsh with the criticism of my driving. I'm more a GTA player than this. I'm only just getting back into Need for Speed. It's been a while since I've played them seriously. So I'll leave you to it, guys. Enjoy.
Right. Never expected that this Volvo is actually an amazing off-road car.
Which way are we going, Phil?
I don't know.
Shall we just drive and see if we can find some enemies?
I'm going left. Going left.
Not again. Crashed into a parked car.
We crashed into a parked car.
Yeah.
On insurance fund, right, that's going to be your fault, mate, sorry.
Oh no, I've just missed the checkpoint. What an absolute sausage I am. I am rubbish at this game. Now I'm on 4. Not for long
No,
now,
what's up,
guys.
mate?
I'm a bit outranked on this one, I'm going to be honest.
Same Dan, even though my car's probably the fastest.
Oh well. I died by I'm not asked, I died by a T2 medium, but I took one out. I got a kill on my way anyway.
Dan, I'm alright as long as you two don't get in front of me. So I've come first in this first two and I've come fourth. No way.
I wouldn't
need to
get your chickens yet. I wouldn't get your chickens yet if it's been doing all that lagging stuff.
No, no, I'm not going to count the chickens yet.
I mean, I used to have 6. I started counting them, and now I've got 2.
What, chickens?
Fifth.
Yeah.
That'll do, mate.
Oh, no way, Ty. No way, Ty.
I know. I was devastated, mate. Devoured.
Oh, that's what I would have been as well, mate, because them chickens are amazing.
That was going to be my team for the next month, but they disappeared.
Innit? I know, they just ran away, didn't they? Some nice little chickens and that, just thought they'd do a runner, innit?
Well, as miracles would have it, I didn't lose that one in a Land Rover, so somebody out there obviously is worse at this than I am. We end up doing a drift race for the next one.
Not done a dress yet.
I am adamant that the drift car I have is the one I will use continuously, right the way through to the end. I will just continue to level it up. I do believe that the drift race is more about skill than the car you have.
My car's not brilliant, I can go with a drift.
Some would say Brad's car is better than mine, some would say Brad is more skillful at drifting than me.
It's like level 3.
I personally just think he's a little bit lucky. But here we go, Brad's the one there with purple tyre smoke when he does finally go round a corner, you can't miss him. And I do like my drift car, it is good fun, this little Nissan. It's not something you'd expect to see drifting, and as Brad does find out throughout the course of this, I did manage to keep up with him. Like I say, I've not got that many speed cards applied to this vehicle yet. Still working on it, but we'll get there.
What did I say, Dan? No one's catching me.
And that shortcut didn't help, by the way, guys.
No, they're not.
When you're doing these drift races, something that is quite important, you do need to keep up there with the racing pack as well. The further down the pack you are, the lower your drift multiplier. Makes it that little bit harder to get a good score as you're going through. Don't let it put you off. Don't think that just because you're not up there you're not going to do well. I've disproven that theory many times. But here you go, guys, I'll leave you to it. Me drifting a not so brilliant car and managing to keep up with Brad in a much better car. Enjoy.
Probably later. He's giving me speed a good scene. Yeah, well, I know as well. Yeah, a good CNC. Mate, I'm like nearly 60 thingy in front of everyone on the points. Oh, they're catching up.
Oh no. Who's catching up?
It's Dan. It's Dan who's catching up. Not for long, Dan.
I've always that up, I lost 10,000.
Well, I feel like you can win this battle.
Like 30 behind me.
So here we go, guys. I managed to finish this one in third place. Not quite sure how, but I did better than I had been doing up to this point. And these are the speed cards I was on about. As you can see, that one there is only a level 4. I do only have a level 3 fitted at the time of the race. This car is slowly improving. I'm sure you will see it in some future footage of mine. But I kept up there and I didn't do a bad job. Brad has decided he is going to nickname himself the Drift King. I'm sure if you do go over and check out his channel, I'll get him to leave a link in the comments down below. Check him out as well, guys. He does play quite a bit more Need for Speed than I do.
Sorry, Tyler.
He'll entertain you for hours with his purple tyre smoke. Not that I can talk. I have purple tyre smoke on the Mazda RX-7, which is what will be appearing in this next circuit race.
Just get prepared.
Purple tyre smoke's good. We've got to admit that. It is good. So here you go, guys. I will leave you to watching me probably do really badly in this race, as again, slightly underpowered car. But I persevere with it, I'll get there.
What then?
Did you hear how excited everyone was then?
I know. Oh no.
Eh? Nobody appreciates you, don't feel appreciated.
I tell you what I'll appreciate, but you'll only squeal like a girl.
He has the right to say whatever he likes, don't you, Dad?
Aye. At the end of the day, if Ben can't take a compliment, that's fine. Because you've got to remember, Tyler, Ben's legal now.
I know.
There you are. You know you're legal now, Ben, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, you're old enough for sex.
I'm going to say we mentioned drinking.
Correct.
No, you didn't.
What,
You had
with
that
the
when you were
man?
16.
What,
You're
with the-
sensible.
With a man?
Yeah, I'm going to say, what was his name?
What was his name?
Courtney, he had dreadlocks.
Courtney and dreadlocks. Did he have what? Did he have 110s as well?
Aye.
Aye. He was from the hood. See,
Oh, you let him
Ben
do
didn't
it
have no, Ben didn't have no choice. Courtney was like, come here, I'm gonna have you. Come here, Ben.
And Ben was like,
He was pretending he
Like I said,
but
guys,
secretly he
you'd be
loved it.
watching me do really badly in that one. Once
best
again,
time of his
I
life.
will apologise for whatever rubbish we were talking about while we were doing
Right,
this.
so
Don't bully.
It is our little escape, our little world outside of
Oh,
reality.
it's last race, isn't it? What we're doing, drift.
But
Brad,
we
I don't know,
decided we
you
wanted to do a drift race for us last one,
Drift,
so
drift.
as you can see, I chucked all of my votes on it, Brad chucked all of his.
What with it, Dan?
If you do save them to the end, guys, you're almost guaranteed to get one race that you want between
When do
you.
I get worried?
It wasn't going to get outvoted at that rate,
Hang on a minute,
so we
hang
were
on a minute.
finishing it on a drift
When
race.
will hell freeze
Once
over?
again, apologies for whatever's said during the
Yeah, I'm
gameplay,
gonna go with
but
about a
I hope
week
you
after
enjoy
that.
and have a giggle along the way.
That's why you're laughing, because you'll love it.
He loves it really.
Well, you see that button saying leave party chat? Just press that.
Yeah, I don't mind French or German, if you want to do language.
You might be legal to sex, but you're not legal to swear yet.
Yeah, you fat cabbage.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, the pub-
Section
you're not.
Section 5 of the Public Order Act says you're not.
No,
Yeah, section 12 of the Public Order Act says.
No. Section 5 of the Public Order Act will have you arrested for swearing in public irrespective of your age. Brad, that's
Yes.
me.
Dan?
Tyler, this guy just told me to defend the base.
Yeah, he told me the same thing. I told him got to sling his up the little mushroom head.
Stop
Yeah, I just
pushing me
thought
the
it was negative.
pricks.
Language
doing
stand,
well
you're telling
there.
us what offer it.
Pricks is an understatement. Too good to be called that. Well, not if you mean it's not. I now have no multiplier, I'm annoyed.
Because of me, Dan.
Probably.
Because I took first.
I was winning that, you're mean to me. Although saying that, I might have no multiplier, but I'm about to overtake a Lamborghini. And I am still in second. Irrespective of lack of multiplier. Now what does that say? Brad, are you relying
He's
on the
getting
multiplier?
Oh, that tank's
I'm
getting popped to
2.2
dirt.
multiplier.
I lose this now because I ain't going to multiply, I won't be impressed, Brad.
I'm sorry, mate. You're in third.
Yeah, I've no multiplier, which is why I'm not keeping up.
Yeah.
I got him, he didn't see me coming. He saw everybody else, but he didn't see me, snuck up and bam! Hit him that blip!
Yeah, Dan. You're back in
Brad's fault,
third.
I'm dropping back.
He let me get all the way up here first and then fucking go back to me time to get. It took me ages to get up the mountain.
No bloody multiplier. I was winning until you shoved me.
Oh no, I've missed a checkpoint.
Oh dear. Sympathy oozes from me.
I'm going to lose my multiplier. Oh, sugar, who's in that Lamborghini, man?
I don't know, but that Lamborghini is a good drift car. I weren't losing that. And I'm having your place because
Yes,
that's a
mate.
multiplier.
That'll be my place, Dan. I'm finished.
Not bothered. I'm well outranked in this. We've already figured that out in this car.
Was that the last race?
You
Yes.
still like it?
A jump turbo,
Just-
what does that do for me? That gets
What do
rid
you
of
mean,
braking.
just?
I'm not bothered about
Yeah, I'm
braking,
still like
it's a
both.
drift car. It doesn't need brakes.
Yeah, man, so on my end I've took one out as well, so...
It's one of them, mate. It's a drift car, it doesn't need brakes, it needs a handbrake.
It needs a handbrake.
I didn't do
So
that
here we
there.
go, that's the speed list standings, and Brad won it. There's a surprise.
Was that Mr. Epic Skylord?
You do
on the
get
short
paid for
race?
your online races, guys. If you do see the speed list through to the end, you get paid. You get your rep for it as well. So make sure you see it through. Don't go quitting it early.
Shoved his own friend out of the way.
Hopefully you've enjoyed some of the gameplay footage today, guys. If so, don't forget, hit that subscribe button,
However, can I just take
hit that like button, and turn on notifications.
EA.
I'll be doing another video on Need for Speed, amongst other things, soon.
I'd like to thank you for your competence.
Done this video today.
Provider.
Been using PlayStation 4
Dan,
footage,
do you want me to video
and I do all of my editing at this moment in time on Share Factory. It is free to download. If you feel
fine
like
by me, because
jumping
that
on
means
this
I can
whole
go and
YouTube thing,
Get my Zonda up a bit.
it's only a bit of fun for me. I don't take it too seriously, but Share Factory is quite easy to use, and I'm not struggling with it. So there you go, guys. Leave you with a little bit more footage of me driving to the next event, which you will see in my next video. So call this a spoiler alert if you want, but the race I'm driving to will be some campaign footage. I do use all the vehicles seen online as my campaign vehicles as well. So there you go, guys. Spoiler alert, what's coming up in my next video. It will start with the race you see today on the end of this. And at that, have a good day, enjoy whatever you're doing, and I will catch you all soon. Take care.
Do you like the truck horn?
Yeah. Fuck it up. Lion.
I'm gonna skip that. I'll only skip it in the fucking video anyway.
Been a while since someone had the guts to